From Cleveland's most accurate weather team, this is 19 First Alert Plus. Sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News Now. We are in a first alert weather day, and it's going to be an interesting next couple of days, 24 to 48 hours. We've got some rain and some storms out there now. Look at the dark clouds as we look from downtown Cleveland out over the Interbelt Bridge. It's going to get serious. We need to bring in 19 First Alert meteorologist Jeff Tanchak, because, Jeff, we're looking at the potential for some severe weather over the next 24, 48 hours.
Yes, now we have storms out there right now and showers. This is that first round that we were anticipating, kind of along a disturbance or a secondary warm front, if you will. Behind this, you're going to feel the humidity start to go up a little bit. It's just amazing what we're seeing, as we wind down February here. But yes, the bigger potential of severe weather, though, will be arriving early tomorrow morning, late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Look at the storms that we have. We had nothing early this morning, and then all of a sudden, these showers and storms just blossomed up here as things really developed early this morning. These are what we call elevated thunderstorms. So don't necessarily think these are going to go severe, but you're looking at heavy rains and perhaps some small hail. And look at that cell that's moving to the Richfield area. Akron. Around Cleveland, we have a few popping up now. Just went through Shaker Heights. Here's one that's approaching Pepper Pike, and these are very fast moving. There's not much happening out to the west. And then in the Canton area, Carroll County, there you go. Now, what's going to happen later on, and let me just show you this here before I show you the satellite picture, because I think the next phase in this wild weather swing is going to be the potential for breaking record highs. We're going to be 65 to 70. We're already at 60 at Hopkins Airport, and our forecast is calling for 68 today in Cleveland. The record is 66. Akron, Canton, I think you're going to tie your record at 65. Now, we'll have to see. This rain that we're getting will kind of cool things down here, but I think we'll be able to recover this afternoon. Mansfield 66, and you can see Dover, New Philly, we're forecasting 67. That'll be close to a record for you as well. Now, we're getting the rain and thunder, but look at what's happening out to the west in Toledo. The sun's out, so that's going to be the key. When that sun comes out, then we jump in temperature. I'm not looking for a lot of rain and thunder this afternoon, but it's going to be this evening, Dan. Look at the severe risk map, and you can see that level 2 out of 5 extends all the way through Chicago. That's where we think the storms are going to initially fire up this evening and then track this way. This is going to be more of an overnight and early morning deal. Now, with storms arriving late tonight, early in the morning, you may not be up. There's a chance that we could have severe weather rolling through. I cannot rule out a tornado in this situation early tomorrow morning. And if you're not up, you need to find a way to get the warnings, okay? Find a way, or be up early in the morning and know what's going on. Right now, the western part of Ohio is in a level 2 out of 5 risk. The eastern part of Ohio is in a level 1 out of 5 here. So with that said, I'll show you where the cold front is right now. It's barreling through Wisconsin, Iowa. It's still well west of Chicago right here, all right? And there's not much along it yet. They're getting a snowstorm in northern Minnesota with this system. But here's the severe risk area. This stuff moving through right now, not necessarily expecting severe weather out of it, but we're getting rain and thunder. It's going to be later this evening and into the overnight stretch when we're going to watch those storms fire initially west. You can see on First Alert Future View this afternoon, well in the 60s, not much rain. Not much rain around this evening, maybe a few showers and storms, but it's this round, this early morning round right there that could be severe with the cold front or just in advance of the cold front. So we're going to have rain and storms around in the morning, and then get ready because there is going to be a serious temperature crash on the other side of this. We start the day out tomorrow above 60. We're going to finish the day right around 30 degrees, Dan. So that is going to be an over 30-degree temperature change just tomorrow alone.
Just adding to the freakish weather pattern that has been February has just been interesting. We're going to take a 15-second pause. The fact that there could be some snow on the heels of having thunderstorms, potential for tornadoes, is just mind-boggling. Let's take that 15-second pause, and then Jeff will take us through the rest of the week.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
So as a reminder, our weather team has issued a first alert weather day for today and tomorrow, and Jeff's going to walk us through why.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to really dive into this on our First Alert Focus show, 7:30 on the CW43 tonight. Now, this is the updated timeline. We have the rain and thunder coming through right now. That's just mainly this morning. This afternoon, mostly cloudy, and we're going to be near or breaking record highs. The best risk of storms will be late tonight and early tomorrow morning, and then scattered snow showers in the afternoon. Now, with this is going to come some very strong winds as well tomorrow afternoon as this colder rush of air. Look at the trend. 68 today, 63, but that's the early morning high tomorrow. We're not going to be 63 come late afternoon. We're going to be in the 30s. A chilly day on Thursday, and then we start the next warming trend as we say hello to March on Friday. Could come with some late day showers, and then would you believe by Sunday and Monday of next week, we potentially are talking about temperatures again in the 60s. But of course, we have the couple of first alert days. We have the storms right now, then we'll get a break near record warmth, and then early tomorrow morning, we're going to be all over this on 19 News this morning. Potential for some segments of severe lines of storms coming through early morning, followed by the high winds, and then the over 30-degree temperature drop tomorrow.
And Jeff, I'm going to help stick up for the weather team. People are going to see that 7-day forecast, and they're going to think, oh, it's going to be 63 tomorrow afternoon. No, we're going to set that 63 at midnight and probably through the first part of the day, and then that crash.
Yeah, that's why we have the arrow there.
Right. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to say, I thought it was supposed to be 63. That Jeff Tanchek doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, no, it's that at midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Yeah, right. we still have that warmth from Tuesday, but then that huge crash throughout the day, and it's going to get cold tomorrow.
Right. If you're up early in the morning, it looks like the cold front's going to be coming through at least the Cleveland area around 7 to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. After that, we're going to have a huge temperature crash. So if you're up at like 4 or 5 a.m. walking the dog or whatever, you're going to be like, wow, it's warm. But then later in the afternoon, come 5, 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, we're going to be around 30 degrees tomorrow.
Wow, that's going to be a shock tomorrow, that's for sure. You're going to send kids off to school in a light jacket, and they're going to come home, and they probably should have been in a winter coat. Just a weird weather day, keeping it crazy this winter. 19 First Alert meteorologist Jeff Tanchek, thanks for checking in. We appreciate it.
Okay, we'll be on top of it.
All right, take care. They will be on top of it. As you heard Jeff remind you, the only station in the market doing this. We have a complete weather show from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, Monday through Friday on CW43, especially with the next 24, 48 hours going to be such a mess. This is going to be a great time to tune into that because they're going to walk you through every stage of this very interesting, complex system that's moving through. Potential for tornadoes overnight, potential for snow tomorrow afternoon. I'm pretty sure in my career I've never had to say that. Maybe snow to tornadoes, but never tornadoes to snow. Very interesting pattern. If we have any other breaking news, we'll bring it to you. One last live look at some of those storms that have popped out. This is looking southwest from downtown Cleveland over the inner belt. If we have any breaking news, if any of the weather goes severe, we're going to come on here live on our digital platforms throughout the day. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe.